Once upon a time, in a green valley full of tall trees and sparkling rivers, there lived a huge but very kind Tyrannosaurus Rex named Rexy. Rexy was different from other dinosaurs. He didn't like to roar and scare everyone. Instead, he loved making friends and helping little ones. One sunny morning, a group of children from the nearby village wandered deep into the forest looking for colorful flowers. There were 5 of them: Brave Mia, Funny Leo, Shy Lily, Clever Sam, and Tiny Anna, who was only 4 years old. They laughed and played until they realized they were lost. The trees looked the same everywhere, and the path had disappeared. "Oh no!" cried Anna. "We'll never find home." Tears rolled down her cheeks. The others tried to be strong, but they were scared too. Suddenly, the ground started shaking. Boom, boom, boom. The children froze. From behind the giant ferns came the biggest dinosaur they had ever seen, Rexy the T-Rex. His teeth were long and shiny, but his eyes were soft and warm like chocolate. The children screamed and held each other tight. "Wait," Rexy said in a gentle, rumbly voice. "Please don't be afraid. I'm Rexy, and I only eat plants now. Look." He opened his tiny arms wide and showed them a basket made of leaves full of juicy fruits. Mia stepped forward bravely. We are lost. Can you help us go home?" Rexy smiled, as much as a T-Rex can smile. "Of course, hop on my back. I know every corner of this valley." The children looked at his strong, scaly back. It was like a living mountain. One by one, they climbed up. Little Anna sat right at the front, holding on to Rexy's neck. Rexy walked slowly and carefully so no one would fall. Along the way, Rexy told them stories. "When I was young, I was always alone because everyone ran away from me. But one day, a little bird landed on my nose and said, 'You look sad.' That bird became my first friend. Now I help anyone who needs it." Leo laughed. "You're the nicest dinosaur ever." They crossed a big river. Rexy waded through the water like it was a puddle. They passed tall mountains where baby pterodactyls waved hello. Finally, they saw the village lights twinkling in the distance. When they reached the village gate, all the parents ran out crying happy tears. They couldn't believe their eyes when they saw their children riding a real T-Rex. Rexy lowered his head so the children could slide down safely. "Thank you, Rexy," they shouted, hugging his giant legs. "Anytime, little friends," Rexy said softly. "Remember, even the biggest and scariest looking creatures can have the kindest hearts." From that day on, the children visited Rexy every weekend. They brought him sweet berries, and he carried them on new adventures. And everyone in the valley learned that true friendship is bigger than any dinosaur. The end.